It certainly does feel like parenting sometimes when you're working with two parties who refuse to sit down and get a deal. But ultimately, at the end of the day, that's when you have strong collective agreements. When employers and unions work together to get a deal that works for everyone, that's when those agreements are long-lasting and are respected in the workplace.
With neither side moving and that backlog of packages, the pressure is on shoppers and shippers to find another way. Diane Buckner has that story.
You're looking at the biggest backlog of deliveries Canada Post has ever seen. Over 400 tractor-trailer loads at this Toronto processing plant, hundreds more in Vancouver and Montreal. Every truck is loaded with about 2,500 parcels.
We are hitting a time where if we don't clear the backlog soon, those Black Friday, Cyber Monday volumes are going to hit, and that kicks off a period of several weeks where we see double the volumes that we normally do.
The company has asked its international partners to stop sending mail and parcels to Canada. The timing of the labor dispute couldn't be worse.
This is our biggest week. So we have our biggest days of the year during this period, and eBay's like every other e-commerce player in that. This is the Super Bowl of e-commerce happens this week.
Andrea Stairs heads up eBay Canada.
Can you screen grab that?
She says 80 to 90% of the sellers on the e-commerce website use Canada Post to ship product.
The big guys can figure out alternative shipping arrangements and they can afford them. The little guys are the ones that have a real difficulty with that.
You wouldn't have to go direct to carriers?
There are alternative ways to ship. This company works with couriers other than the post office.
Right now we're slammed. We've been getting virtually, hundreds of sign-ups, each and every week since word of it.
But every courier and delivery service in Canada put together couldn't handle the load Canada Post does.
We deliver 2 out of every 3 parcels that Canadians order online. We serve 200,000 small businesses, 11,000 medium to large size retailers, and then all the Canadians in between that.
With no resolution in sight, online retailers are warning customers of delays, and online shoppers may actually be considering a trip to the mall. Diane Buckner, CBC News, Toronto.